Well, hello there, everybody. This is the Comedy Thief, and guess what? You're watching.
Funny old guys.
That's what you're doing. Oh my goodness. We go
Oh,
from small to large, uh, with shirt sizes, right? They keep, it was small, medium, large when we were growing up.
Yeah,
yeah.
Then it was XL. Then it was
double XL.
2XL. The list goes on. But anyway, folks, this is a joke-a-thon. You've probably seen and heard us before. We're hysterically funny. Before we begin, I want to introduce Dr. Fat Packer to the entire audience.
Well, guten Tag, everybody. Nice to have you with us today. You're going to laugh a lot. I mean, we do, so you might as well laugh with us because we
And in
appreciate it.
a little bit of fog below me is Senator Glenn from the great state of Utah. Say hello there, buddy.
Hello, everyone. And as always, remember, vote early and often.
That's it. That's it. Right. Well, we don't
Apparently many people did.
we don't discuss politics very often on here, so we won't. Let's start the joke-a-thon. Dr. Fat Packer.
Well, here we go. Now I've got some funny ones. Well, maybe not so funny, but they'll make everything else sound funnier. So I was talking to my friend at the bar that I go to, and I said, how are your vacation plans going? When he says to me, he bought this world map and he posted it on the wall, and he told his wife, throw a dart and we'll go wherever that dart lands. And he says, we're spending the next 3 weeks behind the refrigerator.
Oh, indeed.
So then,
Senator Glenn.
well, no, I got some more here. Wait, calm down.
Oh, wait a minute. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I remind myself that you can't always trust Google Maps.
Ah,
And I mean, people say I'm indecisive, but I don't know about that.
oh, yeah, that's so confusing. Indeed. Okay, now it's Senator Glenn from Utah.
Well, I think, instead of just telling jokes, and giving people humor, we should, have some educational segments. So I thought I would, give everybody a little bit of a history lesson. I'm very interested in the Western era. And I just found out recently that what the cowboys used to do if they had to travel at night, they would take a lantern and they would attach it to their stirrups. And they would use that so that they could be able to see at night. It's actually the first example of satellite navigation.
Oh, my God.
I just
Oh!
read that one today. That's
Oh.
funny. I love it.
I'm going to go to the news, gentlemen.
Oh, that's all right.
Okay.
On Entertainment Tonight, they reported that the publicist for a very famous female movie star stabbed her in the back twice. I'm trying to remember her name. What the hell? Reese.
Witherspoon.
No, silly. He stabbed her with a knife. No. You heard that one before. Okay, go ahead.
But these two workmen, see, they've been sent to measure the height of a flagpole, but it was too high for their ladder. So this young lady walked by and asked her what the problem was, and they thought she could help. So she got an adjustable spanner or wrench, from her bag, and she loosened a nut and removed the bolt and lowered the pole down horizontally. And she got a tape measure and told them it was 32 feet 6 inches. After they put the pole back up again and they replaced the bolt, she left. And as a typical blonde, they said, just what we need, we needed the height and she gives us the length.
How dumb is that?
Yeah.
Senator Glenn.
Well, the other day, my wife and I were out for a walk, and she pointed down the street. There was a young couple down there that, we know. And she says, look at that. The way he's hugging her and squeezing her and kissing her. Why can't you do that? And I said, sweetie, I barely know the woman.
So,
There you go. Yeah.
I can't do that. I can't do that. So anyway, let me see now. Okay, these three blondes work for the DPW. Right?
DPW. Okay.
Department of Public Works.
Yeah.
What? Thank you.
I'm not guessing anymore what he leaves out.
So anyway, there's two blondes, And they're in the edge of the park, and one is digging a hole, small hole, and then the second blonde is filling it up, and they're going all morning. She's digging a hole, and the second one is filling in the hole. And so I was fascinated by their stupidity, and I says, "You work for the DPW." I says, "One of you is digging a hole, and the other is filling in the hole. How stupid could that be?" And they went, "Duh. Our sister is the one in the middle who drops in the tree, but she's sick. She's sick is what she said." And that joke is sick. But anyway, Dr. Fatpacker.
Oh.
Woo, woo. Well, I've noticed this. This is something that happens on TV all the time, but never happens in real life. Like, for example, shooting 952 bullets towards somebody and not even one of them hits them.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Only on TV, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Senator Glenn.
Well, I was having this conversation with my 5-year-old grandson. It's one of these, these moments, and I tried to explain to him, very carefully that it's okay sometimes, he's 5 years old. I said, it's okay sometimes if you poop your pants, but he made fun of me anyway.
Oh.
Those things happen when you get older. But when you get older, it's just like in the morning, you have a routine. You wake up, you go to the bathroom, you take a dump, and then you get out of bed. That's a very peculiar when you get to be as old as we are. Dr. Fatpacker.
Oh, hi. This cowboy rode into town and stopped at a saloon for a drink, Unfortunately, the locals always had a habit of picking on strangers, that she was, of course. When he finished his drink, he found his horse had been stolen. But he went back into the bar and he flipped his gun into the air, caught it above his head without even looking, and fired a shot into the ceiling. He goes, "Which one of you sidewinders stole my horse?" Oh, and nobody answered. He says, "All right, I'm going to have another beer. And if my horse ain't back outside by the time I finish, I'm going to do what I done in Texas. And I don't like what I have to do when I done in Texas." Well, some of them kind of, shifted around a little bit, had his beer, he walked outside, and his horse was returned. So he saddled up and he started to ride out of town, and the bartender came out and he goes, "Say, partner, before you go, what happened in Texas?" And the cowboy turned back and he said, "I had to walk home."
Senator Glenn.
Well, I have friends of mine. They have a beautiful home. They're Canadians, and they have a beautiful home up in Canada. They have a lot of land, and we were out there, and we were out on their porch, and there was moose there, And I was kind of surprised. He says, "Yeah," he goes, "we like to name our moose." He goes, "That moose over there is Bob." He said, "That moose over there is Tina." And I said, "What's that moose?" He said, "That's Sally." I said, "Well, and what's that moose?" He said, "That one doesn't have a name. It's a non-moose."
Oh my God. Oh! Grown. So I know this fellow from Louisiana, a friend of mine, cowboy.
Yeah.
His nickname is Tex. Tex. Speaking of Tex, you're probably asking if he's from Louisiana. His nickname is Tex. Why the hell is his nickname Tex? You know why?
No, pray tell.
Well, you probably do, but you're being polite. You're being kind. Have you ever heard of a cowboy named Louise? Dr. Fatpacker.
There's another thing that happens all the time.
Hold it.
What?
Dr. Fatpacker, this is your last one.
Oh, okay. Well, then, this is another thing that happens all the time on TV, but never happens in real life. Running from a killer who's slowly walking towards you without falling every single 10 seconds is impossible, even if you have to dodge 952 bullets.
Didn't we just hear that one?
Close, but
you've been drinking again?
Yeah, it was a continuation joke.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm old. I forget these things, right?
We
Anyway,
usually take that for granted.
well, we're done, but we're not done, folks, because we have a point of conversation just
Oh,
between the three of us. You guys ready?
Sure.
jawohl.
Okay. You're on vacation. You're on a cruise ship in the Caribbean. One night, you drink too much after meeting a beautiful Nigerian princess. At some point, the princess tells her you won, she's in love with you, and number two, she wants you to permanently move to Nigeria to share in her family's $100 million fortune. You're drunk.
Woo.
You're drunk. What do you tell her? What do you do there, Dr. Fatpacker?
Well, I've got a couple things. First off, I tell her, let's talk about it in the morning. And then the second thing in the morning, I would say, I was good with the whole deal until she asked me for my birth date, my mother's maiden name, and my social security number.
Oh,
And I started to worry a little bit.
oh, those Nigerians. Well, we've just lost the Nigerian crowd, but that's another story. Senator Glenn, you're on that cruise
Well,
ship.
I would definitely go back to Nigeria because I'd want to talk to her brother because he still owes me that $10 million.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
the
The
brother.
brother, the Nigerian prince. Yeah. She
Yeah.
heard I was an
yeah.
outstanding guy. So he bought, he owes me 10 million.
Outstanding in the rain, but that's another story. But anyway, if I was told by the Nigerian princess that she loves me
Jawohl.
and wants me to permanently move to Nigeria to share in her family's $100 million fortune, I would go, yes, 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 yes. I would go. And then following morning, I would say, what the hell have I done? But anyway, we're done. Oh, no, are we done? Yeah, we're done. We're out of here. We want to thank you very much for being a part of our wonderful event. Oh, wait a minute. Gosh, I almost forgot. In fact, I always forget. We invite a famous celebrity to be in our very next video, don't we, guys? Don't we?
Yes,
yeah,
we
yeah,
do.
we do.
Oh,
Please,
okay.
who is it we're inviting this week?
Well, I thought the audio got cut. Anyway, we're going to invite the very famous singer, entertainer.
Witherspoon. No, never mind.
Not with a knife.
Yeah, that's right. Who are we inviting?
Both of you have been drinking. We're going to invite Kelly Clarkson, the famous entertainer singer, to be on our very next video. So, Kelly, we want you to check in at funnyoldguys@gmail.com within 24 hours. Or if you don't, Kelly, baby, you're going to go in the trash bin. So, this is the Comedy Thief reminding you that we steal pretty much everything you see and hear on our videos. Passing along to Dr. Fatpacker for his goodbye and his farewell.
Oh, Val, Kelly, I hope you bought your stuff here and you know that you got to come on. This is good stuff. Say, listen, now, before you go, please do us a favor, go down to the bottom and subscribe. That would be very nice. Oh, and we would appreciate it. Oh, and perhaps you want to tell your friends about us. That would be a good idea. When you forget where to find us, oh my goodness, Val, there's a good way to do that. You send us an email at funnyoldguys@gmail.com. When we will send you some of these fancy dancy business cards, I should send one of these to Glenn. Right here, it has our YouTube address, and you could spread it out to all your friends, and everybody could watch it.
And there you go. And Senator Glenn, we want you to say goodbye and farewell to all the boys and girls in Videoland.
Goodbye. And Kelly Clarkson, maybe if you come on, you could help me with my audition piece. I know you won American Idol, so I was thinking auditioning with the Beatles song, Why Don't We Do It in the Road? So let me know, I'd like your thoughts on that. And goodbye, everybody.
You filthy pig. Everybody wave goodbye. We're out of here. Everybody wave
Hey, he's
goodbye.
not that dirty.
We'll see you all down the road.